Hi, it's Jennifer. I'm the owner of A Live Little here in Canton, Connecticut, and also South Windsor, Connecticut. And today we're going to talk about some olive oil cookies. We do a lot of baking with olive oil instead of butter. It's much more healthy for you. And Father's Day is coming up, as well as picnic season, 4th of July and such, and I have a great cookie for all of you out there. Really simple and easy. One of the nice things about baking with olive oil and making cookies is you can almost throw everything into one bowl and kind of mix it by hand if you want. You really don't require a mixer to cream the butter, then add the sugar and the eggs. Everything can pretty much go in at once. So we're going to just mix them up really quick. I am actually using a mixer because it goes a little bit faster, and since this is a video, I don't want to bore everyone to death. So I'm just going to pour all of our ingredients in. We're using an extra virgin olive oil we have. It's actually a blood orange oil that we're using. Any other type of oil that interests you is fine. You can use a nice traditional oil. But the orange I love with the chocolate, since we're doing a chocolate espresso cookie today. Okay, I did some eggs. We have a little bit of molasses here. Adds a little bit of richness to the cookie. Okay, and I'm just going to give it a quick mix just because I can. It's pretty easy to do. But it's really not necessary. You find really you put it all in one bowl and mix it up and you're good to go. So we got baking soda, some pink Himalayan salt, and then sugar, and then our cocoa powder and our flour. And this cookie, I'd say this cookie is a little bit more of an adult flavor cookie. There's a lot of espresso powder in it as well, so you're going to get, which is actually in this mix right here, so you're going to get a really nice flavor, and sometimes it's pretty intense, so sometimes young kids aren't crazy about that flavor. But we're just going to mix this up. Go. We're good to go here. Get it all put together. And it can tend to be a little crumbly, not a problem, okay? There you go. Very easy, okay? And then all you're going to do is, I'll usually kind of squeeze it together a little. And then you're going to scoop them out. This is a number 30 scoop, a really good scoop to use, okay? And it's good to let them sit in the refrigerator a little bit first. It kind of firms them up, okay? And then I already have a few prepared here for you. You're going to roll them into a ball, roll them in some sugar, okay? And then we have some up front here that have already been made. And I actually did two different batches, and this is the first time I did this. On this side, I did a gluten-free flour, which was just a Bob's Red Mill 1-to-1 ratio. However, the recipe calls for flour. You just put that amount in, and you go ahead. And then this is the cookie with just regular flour. And I have to tell you, I've been making these cookies for a really long time, and they're delicious. You can't even tell the difference. They tend to be pretty crunchy, with just a little bit of like a chewy softness on the inside, and they freeze super good, so you can keep them in the freezer for a long time. Take out a few as you need to if you have some friends that have come over. Great with coffee, great with wine. The other thing is I love making ice cream sandwiches with them, and we have two different ice creams here. Actually, we have a frozen yogurt, raspberry frozen yogurt, really nice. And I don't like making them too thick because, you know, the cookies are thick enough. Okay, but we're just going to put a little scoop on them like this. You want to make sure that your ice cream has been sitting out for a little bit so it's easier to handle. really nice, really pretty, okay? And then we'll take our gluten-free ones, and this is a coffee chocolate chip ice cream. Very nice. This ice cream is probably a little firmer than the yogurt. Them right on, smush them down a little bit, and these freeze great as well. I kind of like to wrap them individually in parchment paper and then put them in the freezer in a big Tupperware bin and take them out as necessary. And like I said, this is a number 30 scoop that we use to scoop these and then roll them. But if you want to make them smaller, you can go ahead and do that. There we go. Around. I mean, you could put chocolate sprinkles on the edges or nuts. But there you go, a great cookie for the summer, a great cookie for the winter. If you're making it for Father's Day, the man in your life will love it, especially if he loves coffee and chocolate. The recipe is on our website, olivelittle.com, and let us know how you make out. Thanks for watching.